such a beautiful world. Can't you see? Love your neighbor and love the earth. Love everything in this universe. We have such a beautiful world. Can't you see?
Let the animals roam round and be free.
Let the animals be free.
Let the sun keep shining through the trees.
Let the sun keep shining. The waves will crash as they come to shore. The wind will blow forevermore, 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 forevermore. We have such a beautiful world. Can't you see?
Our world is one in a million. Our world with big blue skies.
Our world with sandy deserts
And oceans wide.
We have such a beautiful world. Can't you see? Love your neighbor and love the earth. Love everything in this universe. We have such a beautiful world. Can't you see? Let's love each other and live in peace. Give the earth all the love it needs. We have such a beautiful world. Can't you see? We have such a beautiful world. Can't you see? We have such a beautiful world. Can't you see?
Hi, I'm Kathleen.
Hi, I'm Tim.
Hi, I'm Kelly.
Hi, I'm Nathan.
Hi, I'm Charlie.
And together, we're Hi-5.
One, two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
In the desert, under the hot blazing sun, the ground is scorching, little rain never comes. Cactus stand tall, reaching up so high. Gotta find some shade from that sun in the sky. Hi, do you like my big Mexican sombrero hat? Makes me feel like I'm in the dry, hot Mexican desert. Bit big to wear all the time, though. I have my own little cactus garden here, too. All different shaped cactus plants, like the ones that grow in the dry desert soil. It's like my own little mini desert, isn't it? And what's this little guy doing? Looks like he's having a nap under his sombrero hat. But where shall I put him? I know. I'll put him next to this spiky round cactus plant. Ouch! I have to be pretty careful with cactus plants. They can be pretty prickly. And look at this funny shaped cactus. It has branches that look like arms. Yeah, a funny spiky branch cactus. What about a round shaped spiky cactus? Or a round cranky looking cactus? Full of water? Cactus plants are pretty good at saving up water because there's not much rain in the desert. You know, I'd love to see the cactus plants in Mexico. They're much bigger than these ones. They're huge. Hey, I know. I can make my own Mexican desert right here. But I'm going to need lots of space for this. Wide open spaces for the desert landscape. Yeah. In the desert, under the hot blazing sun, the ground is scorching, little rain never comes. Cactus stand tall, reaching up so high. Gotta find some shade from that sun in the sky. Ta-da! My Mexican desert. Wide open spaces, mountains in the distance, cactus plants, rocks. Gee, it's really hot out here in the desert. Gotta find some shade. There's no shade anywhere. I know. My sombrero. The perfect shade from the hot sun.
Okay, here's your hat.
Now this is what I call a hat. How about a hat dance? A Mexican hat dance. Ole! A Mexican hat dance. Ole!
I love the feel of sand, and best of all, you can draw in it, make sand patterns. K for Kathleen. It sounded like a seagull. Oh, what's this? A necklace made out of flowers. How pretty! Oh, it makes me feel like I'm on a tropical island. There's a special part of the world where you can dance all day, doing dances in the sand. It's a lovely way to play, doing dances in the sand all day, all day. Now back to some sand drawing. Oh, hey, my letter K. Well, where did it go? Hey, has somebody been playing in my sandbox? Oh, this rake. Well, it isn't mine. Oh, but it makes a great swirly pattern. Looks a bit like waves. I'll put this seaweed right at the edge of the sea. Did you hear that watery noise? I think it came from over there. Let's see. Oh, water. Great. Just what I feel like. Very refreshing. Now back to my sand patterns. Where did that come from? I think somebody cheeky's been playing here and they left their sand bucket behind. Cool, a sandcastle. I can make another kind of sand pattern with some sandcastles. There's a special part of the world where you can play all day, making patterns in the sand. It's a lovely way to play, making patterns in the sand all day, all day. Ta-da! My sand city. What about if I put some flags on top of the sandcastles? That'll look great. Flags. Only 2, but that'll do. Where on earth did that toy bulldozer come from? Uh-oh, my sand city. All that's left is a big sand hill now. Well, at least I've still got my swirly pattern. I know. This swirly pattern can be the waves in the sea. And this can be a big sand dune on the beach. This can be a palm tree. And 2 flags on the beach so we know where it's safe to swim. Ooh. And flowers. Flowers all around. A beautiful sandy beach on my very own tropical island. I love it.
Chip Chip loves the beach too. Stretch! Stretch!
I'm making patterns. There's a special part of the world where you can dance all day, making patterns in the air. It's a lovely way to play, making patterns in the air all day, all day. I'm making patterns in the air. One arm goes around, other arm goes around, one arm, other arm. Now up, down, and more patterns. Up, down, and all around. There's a special part of the world where you can dance all day, making patterns in the air. It's a lovely way to play, making patterns in the air all day, all day.
Hi-5!
There, that's good. Just the right amount of crunchiness with a hint of crackle. I think this is going to work well. You know what? I've just invented a new musical instrument. I call it my one-man sound ground. See, what you have to do is stomp around in one of these different trays, and each tray makes an interesting sound. There's gravel for crunching sounds. There's corrugated iron metal for clangs and bangs. There's dried leaves and twigs, and splashing water. And that's my sound ground. I think I'll make some more gravel music. When the beat is in your feet, there's just one place you got to meet. When you wanna boogie down, come to my sound ground. Hop, two, hop, two, hop, come to my sound ground. That sounds pretty good, but maybe it'd be more interesting if I tried two different trays at once. I'll put 1 foot in the gravel and 1 foot in the corrugated iron. Try that. Well, that does sound interesting, but it's not quite as groovy as I hoped it would be.
Hey, Tim, what's all this?
Oh, this is my new invention. It's called my one-man sound ground.
Cool.
See, what you have to do is
Oh, I get it. Use the different trays to make different noises, right?
well, yeah.
Cool. Can I have a go?
Oh, sure.
Excellent.
Okay,
All right, ready.
I'll count us in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, that sounds pretty good, us doing the same rhythm like that, but maybe it'd be better if we mixed it up a bit.
You mean each of us tries a different rhythm?
Yeah, so why don't you try ba-boom,
Okay. Boom, boom.
and I'll 1, 2, 3, 4,
Ba-boom.
1, 2. Brilliant! When the beat is in your feet, there's just one place you got to meet. When you wanna boogie down, come to my sound ground. Hop, two, hop, come to my sound ground. Yeah.
Not bad, guys.
Yeah, what's this?
Oh, well, this is my two-person sound ground.
Yeah, but there's just one important thing missing.
What?
Us! Get away!
Next to gravel. Okay.
When the beat is in your feet, there's just one place you got to meet. When you wanna boogie down, come to my sound ground. Hop, two, hop, come to my sound ground.
Yeah! Woo!
Hi-5!
My feet have I've been listening to Tim's Soundground music. Oh, and they won't stop. There's only one thing for it. When the beat is in your feet, there's just one place they want to meet. When you wanna boogie down, go to Tim's Soundground. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Go to Tim's Soundground. Oh, my feet, they're still moving. When the beat is in your feet, there's just one place they want to meet. When you wanna boogie down, go to Tim's Soundground. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Go to Tim's Soundground. Feet, hey feet. Gotcha.
Really tired.
Oh, yeah, Chats, I'm exhausted. And a little bit thirsty, too. You wouldn't have anything to drink, would you?
Sure, Kel. Anything you want.
Excellent. Beautiful. Oh, that's better. Thanks for the Mia, Chats.
Mia? That wasn't Mia. That was water.
Well, maybe where you come from, Chats, but I've been exploring the Sahara Desert, and over there, they call water Mia. I love to go exploring, seeing things I've never seen, going places that I've never ever been. I love to go exploring, hearing words not heard before. Cross the desert till we meet the ocean shore.
Wow, the Sahara Desert. I bet you saw some interesting things over there.
Yeah, I did, Chats. I saw a camel.
A camel? What's that?
Well, it has 4 legs and a long neck and a hump on its back. And it can last for many days without Mia.
You know what? That camel sounds just like a camel.
That's right, Chats, you're right. They call camels in Arabic camels, so a camel is a camel.
That is so cool. What else did you see?
Well, I saw lots of tell remel, Chats. You know, they're big hills covered in sand, and they go for miles and miles.
Wait a minute, Kel. Those tell remels sound just like sand dunes.
All right, Chats. In the Sahara, they call sand dunes tell remel.
So they have different words for everything there?
Well, the world's a really, really big place, and there's lots of different lands and lots of different people and lots of different languages. That's why I love to go exploring, seeing things I've never seen, going places that I've never ever been. I love to go exploring, hearing words not heard before. Cross the desert till we meet the ocean shore.
Could you teach me another Arabic word, Kelly?
Sure, Chats. All right. Well, one day, when I was walking across the Tell Remel in the Sahara, searching for Mia,
Walking over the sand dunes, searching for water.
I saw a camel.
A camel.
And the Shems was really hot.
Shems. I bet that was the sun.
That's right, Chats. You know, exploring other lands is so much fun, but there's lots of fun exploring to do right here too.
I know, Kel. I saw a very interesting creature right here.
Really? What did it look like?
Well, it had 2 legs, 2 fingers, red lips, brown eyes, and it had a feather on top.
Feather on top. It's very strange. I'd like to see one of those.
You can, Kel. Hang on.
Oh, it's interesting. Huh?
Just look in the mirror. I was describing you.
Rah!
circle, circle, rectangle, square.
What a heavy load. But hey, I'm a camel kneeling in the sand, and camels carry heavy loads. I've got a camel hump, and I'm stretching my neck out long. And I've got a big, chewy mouth, just like a camel. Okay, camel, time to get up. Ugh. Oh, what an effort. Now I know why camels grunt and groan so much. Oh, a camel is known as a grumpy fellow. All that grunting and groaning, not to mention that bellow. But if you were to carry such a lot on your back across the desert all day and then back, oh, with the sun beating down and not so much as a drink, you'd have some groaning to do, don't you think? It's amazing that camels can go such a long time without a drink. Oh, such a long, long time. Oh, gosh, I'm thirsty. Which is why I don't make a very good camel. So if you'll excuse me, I'm off to get a big, long drink.
Watermelon!
There was once a farmer called Frank who lived happily on his farm.
G'day, I'm Frank. This is my rooster that wakes me up every morning, and this is my cow that gives me all the milk I need. I'm happy as can be, it's the farmer's life for me. The sun comes up, it's a brand new day. The sun goes down, time to hit the hay. I'm as happy as can be, it's the farmer's life for me. The farmer's life for me. Yeehaw!
One day, Frank was working at the bottom of his farm when he saw...
Hey, what's a mushroom doing in the bottom of my pumpkin patch?
What Frank didn't know was that this was no ordinary mushroom. This was the home of Ellie the Earth Elf.
Oh, hey, what's going on? Where's my mushroom house gone?
Ellie was feeling pretty cranky. Not only had Frank picked up her house, he'd also woken her up.
Oh, and us Earth Elves really need our sleep. Ooh, I'll show that farmer just what it's like to be woken up in the middle of his sleep.
So that night, Frank went to bed as usual, ready for a good night's sleep. But Ellie Earth Elf had other plans.
Good night, rooster. Good night, cow.
No sooner had Frank and his animals got to sleep when Ellie used her magical powers to make the sun come up.
Oh, that was a quick sleep. My rooster must have slept in. Well, time to milk the cow. Wake up, cow. It's time for milking.
And just when Frank had finished the milking and they were all wide awake, Ellie waved her arms again. And it was night time.
Night time already? I hardly had time to do anything today. Oh, well, I suppose I could use a good night's sleep. Night, rooster. Night, cow.
And just when they'd gone to sleep, Ellie waved her arms again. And hey presto, the sun came up.
Morning. Come on, cow. Time for milking. Okay. Oh, that's not a cow, it's a rooster. What am I doing?
Frank was very confused. Ellie the Earth Elf thought it was very funny. Later that morning, a very tired Frank was doing some cleaning up on the farm.
Well, I can't use this hollow log for anything. I guess I'll just leave it here.
Oh, yes! This will be the perfect place for me to live in. Ooh, thanks, Frank.
Ellie was so excited about her new home that she almost forgot one very important thing.
Whoops, almost forgot. There, that's better. Now day and night are back as they should be.
And with that, everything went back to the way it was, and everyone was happy down on the farm.
I'm as happy as can be, it's the farmer's life for me. The sun comes up, it's a brand new day. The sun goes down, time to hit the hay. I'm as happy as can be, it's the farmer's life for me. The farmer's life for me. Yeehaw!
Let's have a little hoe down of our own, right over there. Come on, guys.